Alright, welcome back guys to
Order filled.
another video, and today we have some longs at all-time highs from Tuesday the 26th of May. So obviously Monday was a US bank holiday, so we weren't trading that day. So for this trade we were originally looking for longs, so at 29864 I believe that is, we had a shift higher market structure, didn't get a tap on the fair value gap that I was looking for. Then NQ took the New York open high, so that long was then invalid. Price then traded back into the unfilled 5-minute gap. So then when we had a shift higher market structure again at 29966 on both NQ and ES, that's where I was then looking for a long opportunity, but we didn't get a tap on the gap again before ES had actually shifted. So it got a tap on NQ, but then ES had shifted. But what we could then see was that NQ put in a bullish order block, so I took the entry off the bullish order block, putting my stop loss at a recent short-term low, and then running my TP at about a 1.92R. So we could already see that, you know, price is accelerating very nicely at all-time highs, guys. I've traded all-time highs so many times, and in these situations it's so obvious that it's going to be drawing higher. And what you could see from here was that ES had many points higher. So based off ES is how I was trailing my stop loss, what targets I was specifically looking for, and we literally top ticked NQ when it went and took our TP, and it dumped literally, like, I don't even know what it was, like 300-400 points. It was crazy. It was a literal top tick. But in terms of trailing, so when price took the first high, I believe when it trailed up to 3020, when price was initially trading out of that order block, I trailed to inside of that fair value gap at 29973, I believe it was, or 966, around that area. And then when price took that point at 30020, that point I originally had marked out, that's where I then went break even, so completely risk off the table. Then once price was starting to accelerate and take out the short-term highs, with all-time highs, right, what it won't do is break structure to the downside. So obviously in this situation you'd be quote unquote looking for shorts, but what it's going to do is continuously form short-term highs, short-term lows, and fail to shift through the lows. So by trading your stop loss to each swing low, when it takes out the next swing high, it shouldn't take out that point. And if it does, then that's an algorithmic scenario, and I wouldn't want to be in that position any longer. So that's why when it then takes the next high, I trail to the next low, and then when it trails to the next high, I trail to the next order block low or short-term low. So here you can see when we then took that next swing high, I've got my stop loss trailed at 3050, which is the order block low and short-term low. So it's in a very protected position, and you can see price got very close to taking me out, but we got edged, and we were, you know, we were on the right side of probability to staying in this position. Now if ES was to take out 7552, that's the next swing high I've marked out, that's where I would close out the position. But you can see here we have that final acceleration towards take profit, and bang, there you go, TP smashed. And it's simple stuff, guys. Again, done it live on stream. We're up 15R on the month of May, which is insane. Just took a 9k payout as of yesterday that landed in the bank, and we are cruising through this month. And it's just simple price action, guys. And if you're inside of the live streams, you'll be able to see me take it live and break down exactly in real time why we take the trade, how we're trailing. I mean, it's textbook. You literally guys saw right there, it's textbook. So hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you do want to join the live streams, you can get it in the link in the description. It will take you straight to the website, or you can join the free Discord that'll always remain free, open to you guys, where you can see the links there. Or if you want to apply to one-to-one mentorship as well, the form is also there too. So completely up to you guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.